need more courage.
Dog, you got so much courage. What are you talking about? You're perfect.
No, I know, but I need, like, more courage.
More courage for what, bro?
Yeah, what for?
To be a great server, you need a lot of courage.
I can't stop thinking about the comedy in season 3 of The Bear, and specifically the Fak brothers. Now, I know a lot of you didn't love this season as much as the first 2, but here's the thing. I think The Bear tried to be even more ambitious this season and tell a really hard, emotionally challenging story. So if you struggled with this season, watch on, and I think you'll leave feeling much better about it.
Why are you guys always so mad?
Not mad. I'm not mad.
What is this?
Non-negotiable.
Non-negotiable. Open your mouth.
Yeah?
Good.
In fact, you might just be really inspired, and I think the Fak brothers comedy is key to it all.
Everybody seen a ghost?
The first time I watched this episode, I didn't know what to make of this cameo. You've got John Cena playing the big brother Sammy to Theo and Neil, and there's this running gag of being haunted.
Well, now I gotta haunt you.
You're not gonna fucking haunt me. I'm at work right
Theo borrowed a USB key from Sammy and changed the password. Sammy is now haunting him until he gives it up, and in the space of 30 minutes, Sammy makes things so uncomfortable for Theo that he finally breaks.
Stop. I'm haunted. Because, well, fine, fuck this. Iridescent. There, I did it. Iridescent.
Password accepted. I love you.
And then this gag gets repeated over and over again. They talk about it here,
Do you remember what the longest haunt? Uncle Gary and Dad? Dude, 6 years.
and here,
What it's like to be haunted. What does it feel like?
and here.
It's not like, it's not ghost.
It's not ghost shit.
It's serious.
What's up with being haunted? I think it's everything. I think season 3 of The Bear is all about being haunted. Let's look at that sequence again. A haunting is a thing from your past that needs to be dealt with. And if you don't deal with it, it keeps invading your life. And you've got 2 choices. Deal with John Cena randomly jumping out to scare you, or square up and get good with things. And isn't that exactly what Carmi's going through this season?
What the fuck is this shit?
Carmi is haunted by his abusive boss from New York, by his breakup with Claire, and by his fight with Richie. And each of these hauntings is just following him around. But instead of jumping out in a literal way, they're parasites, invading his thoughts and driving bad actions. I think that's why this season is painful to watch at times.
Did you call Mom?
Did you call Claire? You want to fight about that?
Not really, no.
Tremendous.
It seems so easy for Carmi to call Claire and apologize, to have a heart-to-heart with Richie and praise him for his leadership, and to put the past in the past and not bring his trauma from New York to his life in Chicago.
Fuck!
It's painful because we can see Carmi's situation so clearly because we're not him.
Going too fucking slow!
I'm not asking.
But when you're in the middle of it, it's kind of impossible.
Seems easy to apologize. It's just a couple of words sitting in the back of your throat, and you just got to get them out. But if you don't let them out fast, those words go deeper and deeper into you, in your ribs, in your heart, in your lungs. And every mistake you've ever made and everything you've ever done wrong grabs onto them and holds onto those words so tight, they ain't never letting go.
And wow, is Carmi stuck. That dude is haunted. To keep his anxiety at bay, he's chasing perfection and changing the menu every day in order to get a Michelin star. But it's creating friction with Sid and causing chaos in the kitchen.
You redid everything.
Yeah, well, I subtracted and I pushed.
Okay, you want to spell out for me what exactly you subtracted and what exactly you pushed?
Sid?
He keeps antagonizing Richie and creating discord between the kitchen and the servers. Isn't this shot tragic? 2 people who love each other, separated by a wall of their own making. And he's not listening to Nat and keeps spending money he doesn't have. Chased by his demons, Carmi's running the restaurant off the edge of a cliff. And I think he knows it too.
Am I fucking this up?
Because I think that's the first step in dealing with a haunting, knowing what's haunting you. And deep down, Carmi knows.
Cruz, can you not handle this? Is it too much for you? Answer me.
I can handle it.
I can handle it, chef.
I can handle it.
He's going to therapy, he apologizes to Sid, he thinks of Claire so often, but the toxic voice in his head has grabbed the words he needs to say and has buried them in his chest.
This is why you're alone. You can't handle this.
I think you're so special and so wonderful.
You are not tough. You are bullshit.
I love you.
But he does do something about another haunting, the abuse he suffered in New York.
You gave me ulcers and panic attacks and nightmares. You know that, right? You understand that?
But there's no apology, no righting of the cosmic scales of justice.
You were an okay chef when you started with me. And you left an excellent chef. So you're welcome.
Instead, a more complicated truth emerges. For all that Carmy's been consumed by his experience, to his antagonist, he's an afterthought. And that antagonist saw himself as a good person who was helping Carmy achieve greatness. It doesn't make any of it okay, but I think in this moment that haunting loses its power over him and Carmy is able to let go a little bit. I think we're all broken by things that have happened in our lives and are trying to put ourselves back together. Those aren't my words. That's the actor who plays Neil Fack, the real-life chef Matty Matheson. I wonder, do these words resonate with you? Can you see some of your own story in the way each of the Bear's characters are haunted this season? In Richie, who's coming to terms with the fact that he'll never get back together with his ex-wife. Or in Sid, who's realizing she's in an unequal partnership and internalizing so much stress. Or in Nat, who's enabling Carmy's worst tendencies, just like how she enabled her mother's drinking. Or in Carmy's uncle, who's haunted by not being around more as Carmy and his brother were growing up with an absentee father and an alcoholic mother. But perhaps the most tragic one is what we learn about Mikey.
I had shit to do, you know? I had people to take care of, and I knew that I don't know, that dream shit, just wasn't gonna happen to me.
Haunted by the baggage of his absentee father and his responsibilities to his chaotic family, and never able to dream for himself. Okay, this is a bit depressing, and I promised you'd be feeling great about this season, so here it is. Remember one of Carmy's commandments from the first episode? Break down all boxes? First, Carmy gets stuck with the boxes, then Sid, and then finally the facts and Carmy. There you go, haunted by boxes.
Maybe she's haunted.
It's a heavy season, but it's also a hilarious season. The Bear takes the concept of haunting over the top. My favorite gag is the fuck you fight.
You can get fucked.
No, please, after
I insist
you
get fucked.
No, please,
you get fucked. Absolutely,
No,
you get fucked
you go
first,
ahead
and then
get fucked.
I insist that you get fucked, my good man.
And these moments of levity lead to the most poignant moment of the season, when the Fack brothers apologize to Claire, speaking the words that are stuck in Carmy's throat.
I don't think that he knows, how to tell you. He likes you more than he likes himself. And I know that he loves you. You're the piece.
It's funny and poignant, all rolled into one. How hard the words are to speak, yet how easy they sound when you hear them. I wonder if you can relate, looking back at all the ways you might have bent yourself into a pretzel to avoid a hard conversation. I certainly can.
You've been fucking avoiding it, have you?
Yeah, hoping it would just go away.
Well, only one way to make that happen.
What's that?
Just run right the fuck into it.
And I think that's why season 3 might be even better than the first 2. It's more ambitious. It's actually half a season. It's like watching Empire Strikes Back without knowing there's a Return of the Jedi. And maybe, just maybe, the reason why it's a hard watch is also why it's excellent. We're all haunted by something in our past, and watching somebody struggle with theirs, and in a very human way, stay stuck, maybe it forces us to confront ourselves a bit. And that's unsettling.
It needs to get good or go away.
This needs to get good or go away.
You redid everything.
Sid?
Sid?
And I think that's the point of great art. It leaves you a little unsettled, and it sticks with you. Your mind keeps trying to make sense of it. And with the passage of time, for me, the Bear's 3rd season keeps getting better and better.
You think we're ready to constantly evolve through passion and creativity?
We are going to find out.
And funnier. Well, that's it for this one. Thank you so much for watching and for being here. I thought the season of The Bear was so beautiful, and I hope this video made you appreciate it even more. I would love to know what you think. Please leave a comment, like, and subscribe. It means so much to me as a new creator. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.